Okay, it's our last night at Berlin, and we're having pizza and carbonara.
Pizza and pasta.
Passport control from west to east, or east to west. And this is where you would go through to go from East Berlin to West Berlin. You gotta have your passport stamped. And then you pass through this door. And that's it. You'll be in West Berlin.
Tsar Alexander III, because Russians and Russians were fighting together against Napoleon. Yeah, and you probably know this. Napoleon entered the city of Brandenburg Gate.
Alexanderplatz.
Here. Did you know that he had stolen that quadriga, that beautiful statue, and brought it to Paris? And this is the proof. Napoleon stealing horses from Brandenburg Gate. But when he was meters, like number of days in the year, every school child knew the height of the building. For Americans, it's 3 times more in feet. Yeah, it's the tallest building in Europe. And in this, people call it disco ball in the middle. There is a restaurant, it rotates 360 degrees, and there is also an observation platform a little bit lower. Nice. I was there with my mother-in-law.
That's a clock?
It's a clock. It's 24 hours, all the time zones. And it's iconic, you can see it in many films of the GDR, East German time. Atheistic country, and now all of a sudden there is a cross so high, and people started making jokes. They called it the Revenge of the Pope, or the Cathedral of Saint Ulbrecht. Ulbrecht was the name of the first German. At a certain moment, ordered to peel off these aluminum plates to remove this cross. But then he changed his mind and he said, it's not a Christian cross, it's a plus to our communist system. That's what he said. Very clever.
Plus to, okay.
Also, I know for sure that when Ronald Reagan was in Berlin and he made his famous speech near Brandenburg Gate, he said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall, open that gate. He also said, look, in the middle of this godless city, there is this godless tower, but there is a Christian cross in the middle.
Ah.
Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe there's Lehrer, so the house of the teachers. It belonged to the Ministry of Education, and this is how East Germans presented themselves. Typical East German art, quite propagandistic, a lot of propaganda, but it's very nice, cosmic space exploration and sport and science, they were against the war, and they were, the doves, of course. They were anti-Nazi, anti-war, and anti-imperialistic. The big brother was Russia, of course. This building was designed by an architect called Hermann Henselmann. He also built TV Tower. Henselmann built TV Tower. and a pompous, very impressive Stalin Allee where we are going next. Now, which
all levels, and they decided to build this great big street and walking area, and this is where they would have their parades, the Soviets.
Stalin officers, and they really felt like they have done a lot for the motherland. Now they were given this luxury.
Falling apart. But it's protected by UNESCO.
That's a huge building.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's similar to the Nazi architecture. Yeah. Okay, so this is it. You are seeing the wall. These are Berlin walls. It is standing in 3 sides in Berlin. Carefully, there are many crossings. I would recommend to go to the next crossing and cross this, go to the water.
This was the outer wall, and where the street is now was all barbed wire, and then where that blue pipe is was the inner wall, and the inner wall was lower, and it had some barbed wire at the top. But this wall, the outer wall, had this rounded ending, and you couldn't go over it. You couldn't get your fingers over it. You couldn't get your hands around it, so it worked quite well. Barbed wire on the inside.